I'm a firm believer that everything happens for a reason.
Okay.
You know, and I'm not a religious person, but I do have I believe in God, and I do have a strong faith.
Mm-hmm.
And so, like, I remember, you know, being an entrepreneur, there are a lot of times where you're just alone.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Where you're just doing things alone. And I was leaving a dental office, and, you know, it was another thing where, you know, I don't like to say I was rejected.
Mm-hmm.
I believe whenever you're doing sales, it's basically two people having two different opinions about something.
Right.
And if you're unable to convince them of your opinion, then you just move on,
Right.
you know? So I went to a dental office, and basically we didn't see eye to eye in terms of them distributing the book and things like that. And so I was walking through the alley, and it was one of those days where it was just like felt like I was just getting beaten down, and I was just like, oh God, like I'm really trying to do good here. Please, you know, just give me a sign, anything to show me that I'm on the right path.
Right.
And as I was walking through this alley, I said that, and then I just kind of let it go, and I moved on. You know, kept on pushing forward, went to another place, just kept going.
Yeah.
And then as I was driving home, recounting the day, recounting everything that happened, I got a text message. I'm not a text message. I got a phone call, and it was from the BuzzFeed people, and it was just like, "Hey, we're doing this event. Would you like to come?" And it didn't hit me until like.
So they just called you like off random?
I
didn't apply for anything? Or
no, I didn't apply for anything. It was a connection that I had, and they were just like, "We're doing this event.
Yeah.
Do you want to come? Do you want to come participate?"
That's awesome.
And I was just like, and it didn't hit me until like I was telling my wife about it, about the phone call, that I was just like, I asked for this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It was just like I asked for a sign to say, like, you know, like you're on the right path, you're doing the right thing, and there it was.
Yeah.
And so, you know, me being the person I am, I went up there with the full intention of using that opportunity to meet as many people as possible, to engage with as many people as possible, and to hopefully make an impact. You know what I mean? To help out as anyone that I can, connect with as many people, so that, you know, we can build a bigger network. You know what I mean? So yeah, it was one of those things where being an entrepreneur was, you don't see the fruits of your labor until you're asking. You know what I mean? Until you say to yourself, why am I doing this? Mm-hmm. You know, and then
like finding your purpose.
Like once you find your purpose, because you know, I feel like there's a lot of people that do things for the wrong reasons. Yeah. You know what I mean? They do things for... It's
kind of what you're talking about, the dating thing. Like, you try to act like you're their interest, but if you do it for the wrong reasons, you're like, you're not yourself.
Exactly. So it's like, I know that when I was walking through that alley and I put that out there, if I had curled up into a ball, like, I probably would not have gotten that call. You know what I mean? Like, in some miraculous or philosophical, you know, way, it's just like I put it into the ether, and I kept pushing forward. I kept working towards that goal. Yeah. And me working towards that goal was just like, okay, here's something. Let me throw you a little something so that you can, you know, so that you can keep going. Exactly. But, you know, being an entrepreneur is tough. You know, it's tough. It can be lonely. And I lean on fellow entrepreneurs. You know, I lean on them heavily. I visit fellow entrepreneurs' Instagram pages so I can see what they're doing and use that as motivation and give them props. Be like, yeah, I see you. I see what you're doing. Yeah. Keep on pushing. And, you know, I get those messages as well from fellow entrepreneurs. And I think that having that kind of community is going to flourish, and it's only going to help sustain the network, and so that I can be on more podcasts like yours, you know what I mean? And get the word out there. And hopefully, you know, if I decide to create a podcast platform, you can come on mine, and then, you know, we can expand our networks like that.
That's what's up.